I thought you might like to see the town, so I'm going to drive around Cherokee here. This is not like the main area, though. This is just there's the guy that was going to pay us. Anyway, I don't really know where I'm going. Right, there's some downtown area there. Like I said, I don't think this is the main drag, really. I'm beyond the casino. Okay, over there is an arcade, and but this is where they like do car shows, and they put on like other shows, like, I don't know, traditional displays. Oh, here we go. Cherokee Nation Fire Department right there. Tribal EMS. And right here is where white people fish and go inner tubing and stuff. And everything here is free. You don't need a permit to fish the creeks or anything like that. I don't know how their business permits work. Everything is pretty laissez-faire here, except everybody gets a check from the casino and also from the United States government, and as a mode of reparations. The casino is how they afford a sort of, I don't want to say communism, but everybody, by the time they're 18, has something like $300,000 waiting for them if they didn't spend it throughout their lives. And that's just to keep things balanced. It's not, you would think that it gives them an advantage, but the people here, the youth especially, are mired by drug addiction, and it's kind of hard to watch, honestly. It's just really sad what's happened to these people. And you'll hear people make the argument, oh, $300,000, that's pretty sweet. They got it pretty good over here. And I'm thinking, like, yeah, except that 99% of their ancestry was destroyed, and they've been pushed onto this reservation. And they're basically an unwanted people. And we make movies glorifying their destruction. But yeah, they got it pretty good. I don't know, 300,000. You know, I told the guy, I said, yeah, you know, small price to pay, genocide on your people. They got it pretty sweet. Kind of like the Jews had it in the late 30s, in Germany and Poland. What, they got a ghetto? They let them live on a ghetto. The Warsaw Ghetto. So, oh, okay, here we go. I don't know if you can see the type on that sign, but it is, it's Cherokee, and here's the Cherokee cruiser right here. It looks like they've got money just like anybody else. I wonder how the people here feel about their law enforcement funding, because in most places in America, it is off the charts, literally. Okay, and we're driving around, and it's just really interesting the way they maintain their downtown right up against the wilderness here. They don't, I don't know. They just seem to have a clearer understanding of respect for nature. Now here's some houses that were all built at the same time, and there's traditional Cherokee language on all of the street signs and stuff. It'll be English on top, and underneath it's like the actual Cherokee letters, which in the as late as the 1970s, we were still putting Native Americans, I say we, I mean like American institutions, were putting, if you were speaking the language in school in the 1970s, they would send you to a concentration camp until you convinced them that you had forgotten it. And I interviewed people whose parents were made to do that, and whose grandparents were made to forget the language or pretend that they had forgotten the language. Here's some social services buildings. Cherokee Boys Club up here. And every sign, everything is in Cherokee lettering, as well as... Now there's a church, which interesting, I think, is the way Christianity spread into the Cherokee Nation. A lot of bikers come up here. This is like undoubtedly a tourist hole, but for good reason. It's beautiful, and their nation profits from it. So I was going to interview the chief of the Cherokee Nation, Mitchell Hicks, before my lung collapsed, and I never got to do that. But I had a bunch of stupid questions planned anyway that would have made me look really, really dumb, I think. And here's where people get in the creek. There will be people fishing and playing in the creek right alongside each other. It's just that kind of place. It's a beautiful, well-respected, well-maintained place. We're going to pass by the casino shortly. Harrah's Casino. I really love this drive. It's so awesome that I get paid to do this. Alright. And here's a little bit more area back there. There's a Kentucky Fried Chicken. Everybody knows Indians love the Colonel. It's a little out of focus. And it doesn't seem to be getting any better. I don't know why that is. Why is that out of focus like that? Okay, anyway. Here we go. Up on the right, I think, is a hotel. And this is like the main drag here. This is like the old downtown, where it's touristy and everything is named after a bear, Indian crafts, leather goods, and up here is the Tom Tom gift shop next to the Indian store, with the white kids wearing the headdresses, and the American Spirit Motel, and the Tomahawk Mini Mall, which houses a Subway. And there's Southern Charm. They'll sell you some racist t-shirts. The Moccasin Shop, Spirit of the Wolf. That's actually a buff in EverQuest Online Adventures. Gift Mart for less. Henna Tattoos. Cherokee's Best. Look at, there's somebody in traditional garb. He is actually a full-blooded Native American doing his thing to make the tourists feel like they're actually in another country. Oh, and up here's Santa's Land, a billboard for Santa's Land. Mom took me there at least once or twice when I was little, and it was an unforgettable experience. It's like Christmas in July, kind of like tax season. And that was that. I think I'm gonna turn this off before we get to the casino. I don't know. Maybe I'll just edit it. We might be pretty close to it. We'll see. Yeah, okay, up there's the casino. That's Harrah's Casino up on the left. There's a Wendy's. Authentic native cuisine. El Camino Motel. That's where you take the prostitutes you respect. And there's the hospital. That's the Cherokee Indian Hospital. Here's the Cherokee Grand Hotel. And now we are officially in the casino district. Look at these people with the braids through the helmet. Okay. The Frontier Motor Lodge. Again, kind of a reminder of Manifest Destiny. Really John Wayning it out here. And it's incredible the way the racism is juxtaposed to this heritage. Like, there's a racist title for a shop right there, and then the street sign leading into it is in native Cherokee language. See, we'll get a good look at this sign right here. This little green sign here, Express Lane, and then underneath it is Cherokee. They're doing some renovations on that building. It looks very ugly right now, but at least there's still money coming into this place. It's good to see that, you know, in 2014. I was just thinking about how Waynesville ballooned up in the 1980s, and it seems to have never changed since then. The architecture, anyway. It's got all the same economic troubles as any other city, with a bloated police force, like I alluded to previously. Here's the Cherokee Motel. Great rates, vacancy. But up here is the Harrah's Casino. It would be really cool if they put a Grand Theft Auto in fucking Cherokee. I think that would be badass. Just because it would be small and contained, but also pretty large in the sense of the video game world. And different. Oh, another thing. I showed you the arcade back there. That was the... right behind that was, no shit, no joke, the Trail of Tears. You can actually walk up to it from inside that arcade. It was built like right on top of the Trail of Tears, which is a path that a lot of people died on. They were forced to walk it. And I mean, they had to walk it for hundreds of miles to, like, I think their ultimate destination was Oklahoma, where there is also Cherokee, and I could be wrong here, but the Phoenix or whatever is the name of the newspaper, the official Native American newspaper that, like, the whole Cherokee Nation reads. And now we're kind of coming out of the main part of the Cherokee Indian Reservation, and we're still on the reservation. Everything is still Cherokee sovereignty here, but again, it's just like you leave there and then you're right back in the wilderness again. It's just a really strange place, the way they've got it district. Okay, I guess I'll end this video now. Like I said, we're not even near the border of the Cherokee Nation. I am just, there's the bikers, they wave to each other. It's the kind of a thing they do. I'm going to be on this road for like a long time, and it's all going to be Cherokee. And that's, you know, that's, in the time frame of a car drive, it's about half my drive as I go back home. But within the context of an entire nation, it is embarrassingly small when you consider that they had most of North America just 200 years ago. Okay, that's it. There's another border for Santa's land. The Santa's Express, that's the train right there that takes you into Santa's land. It's quite a journey. Okay, bye.